Uh, what football's meant to me, pretty much everything, really. It's kind of the only thing I've ever really tried my hardest at and put everything into. Everybody on the team, you come out, you're just a bunch of guys, and you end up best friends, and it's just the greatest thing I've ever been a part of.
Football has meant to me a lot. This team's meant a lot to me. It's really special to have people around here like a family, and all my senior friends, junior friends. I don't think I've had one person I don't like on this team. Everybody here is a brother to me. I'll remember them my whole life and whatnot. And it's just been really fun playing with them. We bonded and made that special connection, I guess, if you want to say it. That's why I enjoy playing with these guys.
Football means pretty much everything to me. It's been my whole life ever since I was like a third grader. I remember me and Clevy started out on the same Pee Wee football team, and me and Tim played together in Pee Wee League, and me and Clevy have been on the same football team ever since we started football, which is something I've just realized here in the last few days as I was thinking of the end of my season and everything. You know, it's great to be with all these guys. I mean, they're all my best friends, and I mean, I love all of them. It's great playing with each other, and it's been a fun year, especially with all my friends.
Football has just meant over these past couple of years, being in junior high and everything, create a lot of friendships and bonds with all the players. After all the games, we usually go out to Johnson's, just hang out and always have a good time.
Football has meant a lot to me. It's been a big part of my life. I love playing with you guys. It's been great for the last few years, and just it's been fun. I've enjoyed working out with you guys. I've enjoyed practicing. I've enjoyed winning.
Football's been a very important tool, I guess you'd say, over the last years. I started in 7th grade, got introduced to Johnson Black. Our first day of hitting, was a big kid, I really didn't know him, and now he's probably one of my best friends. Now I have 10 other best friends all the time on the field, but I consider everyone on the team my best friend. We have a good on-the-field relationship, and off the field, we always make sure we hang out together and protect one another, and football's brought us all together and made us stronger men, and will make us better men in the future.
Football has meant a lot to me over the years, but mostly it's meant like friendships and camaraderie, like with my senior friends, like just everyone just hanging out at Johnson's house. Wagers, Raider, Nightfall, Johnson, Joe, just everyone just hanging out, and just my friends being there for me when I needed them through hard times and stuff.
For about the last 6 years, these guys have just been my whole life, and football has been the most important thing in my life, because that's all I've done for the last 6 years is just play football and go to school, and that's about it all year long.
Football has meant a lot to me these past couple of years, especially in my high school career and even junior high. But my senior year has been probably the best that a senior could ask for, except we would have liked to win state. But I have a lot of memories. Football has been a lot to me these past couple of years. All the coaches involved have been really good, and I made a lot of friends this year. Past couple of years with Nightfall and Bullion, Clevy, and Wagers. It was a fun year.
football to me is the ultimate team sport. I mean, that's just what it's all about, and there's no other thing like it. Being out there with your brothers every Friday night under the lights, it's just one of the most amazing feelings you can have. And just when you're clicking and you guys are working all together as a team, that's when it's fun and it's just amazing.
Football is meant to me basically just hanging out with all my friends and making new friends and forming stronger bonds between friends. That's about it.
Football's been a great game to play. It's meant a lot to me. I've met all my friends that I had through high school, and I'll probably know them for the rest of my life. It's been a fun time and enjoyable ride, and it's something I'll miss forever. It's been my family away from my real family at home. You guys have meant a lot to me, and I thanks for everything.
I think that during the summer when Mr. Barron told me he wanted to play, that really made me feel good because, I mean, that was sort of the first time that I felt like a coach has really wanted me to play, and he really made me feel he was really sincere about it. And I think till this day that's probably one of the best decisions I've ever made. I guess one of my excuses for not playing my junior year was I really didn't mesh too well with the kind of guys that are on my team, and this year I proved myself like I couldn't be even more wrong. Guys like Matt Reed and Kevin Einsbar and Nick Rader and all those guys that I really didn't hang out with my junior, sophomore, and freshman year are like guys that I would want to have as my best man at my wedding, or that kind of friendship. And of course, the only person that I really knew was Ryan, and I'm never gonna forget the times that we had together. Even though I didn't play all the time, it still felt awesome to be a part of the team and to hang out with you guys.
All right, football's been a lot to me, playing for Plymouth, because just going out there with the friends that you've grown up and played with them and laying your body out on the line. It's just been a thrill doing it with these guys.
Football has meant a lot to me. Been able to bond with all the guys, especially the seniors. We were really close. Been through rough times and good times through our careers, and it's just been awesome to be able to spend all the time with them and build some great friendships. Football's helped us out a lot. Like, you can see the maturity level just rise up when we all started playing varsity and started being leaders out there, taking charge, and you can really see it come through.
some of the memories over the years to me have been the special ones in the locker room. You always got to have those with the joking around, laughing, and then you got those special memories on the field. Like my first varsity game, it really meant a lot to me. It made me realize what it's all about, high school football, and yeah, those are my two main memories that I've had.
I think about some of the best memories of football. This year would probably be one of the most memorable. I got to play with my brother, and I was really excited about that. I got to see him mature as a player, and just, I don't know, like I've always felt like a big brother to him, and that was even better because we got to play on the same field, and it was just an amazing feeling. And on a less serious matter, shower time that I'm going to miss the most.
One of the most special memories probably this year that we had was when one of our linemen, Brian Iphone, got hurt. He was one of our comrades on the line, and for every post-game, season game, we made left-hand bands with his name and his number on them, and saluted him in every game. In a Kankakee Valley game, he was fortunate enough to call a play, pro left, trap right, and when we went up to the line, we all saluted him by raising our left hand to show that he was still out in the field with us, and we had him in our minds when we were playing the game.
And these 4 years of high school football, there's been several special moments for me. And starting off freshman year, I wasn't real sure about playing football, and finding out later, a couple weeks into the season, what my potential could be, got me really going, and I really started to enjoy playing football. And another defining moment that created my bond with you, Coach Ritz, is that JV game when it was pouring down rain and it was freezing cold. I wasn't enjoying that at all. And you still showed up at Concord. You don't know how much that meant to me. And just going through the other years, all the championships, when I started my sophomore year at cornerback, playing on a regional championship team. And then once again, even though my junior year, it's kind of hard for me, sitting out with a broken leg pretty much the whole year and not being able to contribute like I wanted to. And once again, making another semi-state trip. And then going into that off season, all I was thinking about was getting over that hump and getting to the dome. And I think we worked really, really hard to get to it, but some things just aren't meant to be. And going into my senior year, every single day was a special moment, because I knew that at any time it could be my last. And now that's all said and done, I'm pretty happy with what I've done, pretty happy with what's gone on. And I'll take that with me for the rest of my life.
Most memorable moments I've had was when we played Rochester last year and the whole line was down there holding hands and we won it in OT. Another one, well, it was kind of a funny one, when Booker got hit in the side of the head and was laying on the ground, said he was bleeding out his ear. That was because Joe Quintana missed his fly. And just the ride throughout the whole last season, and then just being able to bond as a senior with the rest of my fellow classmates, and just having the hook up with Ryan and being able to block for Nathan and Johnson, it's been great.
I remember most playing against Wawasee, where the defense stuck it out and we stopped Wawasee on the 7-yard line, and the offense went on to win the game for us. I remember that one the most.
Some of my most memorable moments throughout football has been my senior year. After every practice, we'd run off the field in offensive formation, all the seniors. The locker room, a lot of fun there. And probably after every home game last year and this year, we've gone out to Johnson's and bonded as a team.
I've had a couple of distinct memories these past couple of years, and one of them involves the offensive line. We during 2 days, we kind of we're not doing too well this year, so Barron sat us down and talked to us. He yelled at us, but we learned a lot from that, and I thank him now for that, and I think I'll learn a lot from that lesson. all the other memories that I have are kind of bunched in, and I'll remember them forever. All the memories out on the field and all the memories in the locker room. It's really meant a lot to me.
Not really one specific memory sticks out in mind, but just the kind of friendships that I made with seniors especially. I remember me and Kevin were going to go to the girls golf regional up in LaPorte, and at first I thought that I was sort of worried because I was driving and that we would have absolutely nothing to talk about. Like, we would just sit up there, we would just sit in our car and have nothing to talk about. But that didn't happen at all. We talked it up. We, talked about how our lives are going and about football and of course about girls. And then when we were playing clay, Aaron Garman was right by my side the whole game, and he was probably more into it than I was, which hurts to think about, but he probably was. And I love him to death for that. He showed faith in me when maybe, I didn't exactly play very well that game, as you can see, but he was right there with me, and at the end of the game he said, it's been awesome having you on the team. And to hear that from a coach means a lot, but to have that said to you from a player that you don't hang out with, you joke around a little bit, but you really don't know a lot about him, to have him hug you in tears and say it's been awesome having you on the team, that's something that I'll never forget for the rest of my life. And I want to thank him for that, because that really meant a lot to me, even though at the time I probably didn't show it. And then of course at the end, when all the seniors were on the field, and all of us knew that it was our last time together as one out there. It was the last time we had all of our gear on out in the field. And it was really hard to say, because you think of all the memories and all the things you did growing up. Sleepovers. I remember Pat Miller and I spent the night at each other's house from time to time. And it's hard saying goodbye to those guys, because you know that this won't happen again. We only get one shot at this thing called life, and it's too bad that we lost that way. But if we had to lose, I wouldn't have rather lost with anyone else but you guys. Regardless of the record, regardless of our wins, regardless of how many yards we got, regardless of how many touchdowns everyone scored. If we would have won the state championship and gone undefeated in NLC, or if we wouldn't have won a single game all year long, I would have had just as much fun as I had this year with you guys. And I know everyone has probably said this before, but I seriously think that if I was at another school, and I don't think it would be as special as it is right now at Plymouth with the coaching staff and with you guys. Just the kind of friendships that you make are something that you'll forget for the rest of your life. And that's really basically all the memories I have.
One of my most memorable moments was last year's Rochester game, when we kneeled on the sidelines as an offensive line and held hands and watched the defense secure the victory for us in overtime. And another sort of funny memory was when Dan Schmidt hurt his leg our freshman year. It wasn't funny that he hurt his leg, but the way he rolled around and moaned was pretty funny.
Some of the memories over the years, 2 days this summer, the O-line's little sit-down talk with Coach Barron. A couple of us kind of thought Tim was going to get killed or beat up or something, because Barron wasn't too happy with him. Let's see, Northridge game, Matt Wagers and I pancaked the same kid 4 plays in a row. Concord, me and Clevy, we had some good hits. Pre-game chats with Nick Fair. And then my other half, Tim Pulliam. There's too many to even discuss. Just had a great time with him. That's about it.
Some of the memories I remember the most, funniest memory I ever had was sophomore year at Warsaw. We played Warsaw. We were, JV. And Warsaw, we kicked off to them. They drove down, scored like 4 plays. Then they're kicking off to us, and their kicker kind of shanks one short. And I'm on the second wall with me and Glassburn and someone else, I don't remember. But what I remember the most is Glassburn yelling, "Peter, Peter, Peter," and running away from the football as a Warsaw player dove on top of it, and it's their ball. Another memory I have has been when I started as a sophomore, being in the huddle with like Jeff Stetler and Nick Summers and all those seniors, and it was intimidating to start with, especially when they got it really into the game, and it was fun. I was quiet in that huddle, and you could just feel the intensity, and it was great. It's been like that like ever since I started playing. All through my high school year, everyone's always seems intense and ready to go on game day, and it's been great playing with everyone this year. It's been lots and lots of memories. Those are just 2 of them that I like the most.
Oh, I have so many memories from football, it's hard to narrow them down to one, but one funny one that I remember was halftime at the Goshen game our junior year when we were running out, it was really muddy, and Matt Wager slipped and fell on his face, and then everybody kind of walked and trampled over him. That was kind of fun.
Some of the memories that I have that come to my mind playing football here at Plymouth is me and Nifong just laying out linebackers like crazy, and that was a very good memory. And then it's just probably last year when we went 2-7 in the regular season, and then came out and went up to semi-state, and that was a great feeling, and I want to miss that a lot.
My biggest football memories are probably winning the regional my sophomore and junior year, going to semi-state. Even though I didn't get to play in those games, it was still a good experience to see everyone out there and just to be part of that.